Good morning from day 3 aboard the Disney Wonder here day at sea. We're gonna learn the hula. We also have Palo Dinner tonight. All right, we are doing Nautical knot tying.
This is Brandon's nerd moment.
Around and back through.
It's fine.
Good morning from day 3 aboard the Disney Wonder here day at sea. We've got several days at sea left, but we have an action-packed day planned today. We're gonna go see a naturalist.
We're gonna learn the hula.
We're gonna learn the hula. We also have Palo Dinner tonight.
Oh yeah.
Today's gonna be a fun day, and we're inviting you guys to join us. So if you're ready,
let's go.
let's go. So here is the bridge report for us. It says that it is gonna be 61 in the afternoon, and it's a day at sea. Pretty cool.
Lots of water out there.
Check it out tomorrow. 64, it's starting to warm up. We're getting closer to Hawaii. So here we are right there.
We had a blip in time.
Yeah, there's a gap there, but Vancouver, going to Hilo, Hawaii. Yep, so we're about...
We can blip a little bit more.
Yeah, right. So that's like where San Francisco is, so we're about on that parallel. Pretty cool. So here we are over at Cabanas, which is the buffet on the ship. And you've got cream of wheat, oatmeal, plain congee, miso congee, egg fried rice and white rice, miso soup, creamy scrambled eggs, and a large link sausage. Reloading the bacon. We got some hash browns, corned beef hash, an assortment of rolls, baked beans containing pork, buttered asparagus, Cajun potatoes. They got pork sliders. Look at that. Pork sliders. It's interesting. And then looks like Canadian bacon, eggs Benedict. And they've got buttermilk pancakes, chocolate chip pancakes. Or no, those are blueberry pancakes. This is the chocolate chip pancakes. And then a Mickey waffle. And then it looks like French toast. And if you wanted to dress up your waffle or French toast, they got different assortments here. Grilled tomatoes. And they do have an assortment of cereals, if that's what you're into in the morning. Some milks, yogurts, Greek yogurt. You can make your own yogurt parfait. And an assortment of fruits. Looks like cantaloupe, pineapple, watermelon, melons, honeydew. And if you're into sweets this early in the morning, we got different types of muffins, triple chocolate pound cake, blueberry pound cake, muffins, assorted danishes, donuts, and they've got croissants and multi-grain croissants. And it looks like toast, bagels, toasted whole wheat, and toasted English muffins.
All right, so I got some eggs, some hash browns. Eggs are very creamy. Like when they say creamy, they mean like creamy. And I got my obligatory Mickey waffle, and I got another eggs Benedict. We'll see how Cabana does it. And then a hash brown. Very good. Cabanas has more of a poached egg than Triton's did, so that's cool. It's good. Nothing beats the wharf.
Yeah.
But yeah, so far everything's really good. The syrup is not right next to the waffles, just so you know, Brandon. So that's a little weird. But I got some berry compote on it. It's really good.
It's not the churro waffle, is it?
No.
No. infamous churro waffle.
I don't know when that is.
All right, what's the
It's a
photo
lot.
challenge?
Oh
Oh my
God.
gosh, what is this?
It's the photo challenge.
Signs?
Yes.
Are they signs?
Yes, that's Port Adventure's desk, I think.
Okay, some of these I can easily spot
Yeah.
off the top of my head.
That's funny though.
Wow.
Oh,
So we ended up accidentally finding
The first one.
milk bone one.
yeah.
Which is incredibly hard. It's in a stairwell in the forward.
So it's story sketches.
Story sketches.
Mickey's surprise party.
And there it is right there, milk bone. That's hard. Very hard.
I put the name of the artwork.
Okay. And I would say like level, what is this? Well, it's kind of in between levels 9. I don't know. It's like level 8 and 7. 8 and 7 in the forward. And we just went down one more floor and found Thump Thump. Thump Thump. This is Story Sketches, the Nifty 90s. Wow, these are hard.
About the slopes on the mountains here, slopes here, the long slopes of Mauna Kea, which is, if you guys were in the seminar yesterday, Mauna Kea is the biggest mountain on the earth. Who knew that? Good, good, good. I would go check out, is it Schannel? Schannel? I forget his last name, but my Samoan brother from New Zealand. He's got some good info on that. You can go right over your skin. This is just during kind of the wet, the mist in Hawaii, because we don't really have, or no one really goes to the snow on the mountain. So that's how we would say cold, or even here out, point your right foot out, have a lot of weight on this back foot, back in. Super simple. Then you switch, other leg, and back. And you try to keep your knees bent the whole time. Don't worry about going like this, that's crazy, people. Okay, so let's try it together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Awesome, cool. The next step is called kaholo, or the travel step. I'm sure everyone knows how to kaholo because I was doing it this morning when the ship was rocking. Here we go, let's try it. 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, 3, tap. Other side. 1, 2, 3, tap. It's so easy, right? Okay, the next one is wehe. This is probably one of the hardest motions. Step, and then you're gonna lift your heels off the ground and your knees will pop, just like that. Okay, step, pop, step, pop. Good, and don't forget, hikala, hands on your hips. Good, wow, you guys look so beautiful. Nice, okay? Let's do the basics first and then we'll move on. Okay, here we go, with the music, go ahead. I'll call it out and you guys just follow me, okay? Okay? Stay there until the music starts. When the beat drops, we're going. We're gonna hold it first, okay? Wow. This is my favorite song. Ready? Ready? 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, tap. 1, 2, again. Nice. Yeah, show me your teeth. Good. All right, hala. Right foot. Tap. Tap. Make sure you're nice and low. Awesome. You think we're ready for uehe? Cool. Ready? 5, 6, 7, go. Lift. 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 Good. All right, let's hala. 1, 2. Make sure I bend your knees. And don't forget to smile. Good. Follow. Good. Follow. Good. Hula. This is our most traditional hula, and it talks about Hawaiian-style, which is one of the very famous places on the Big Island. And it talks about Kamehameha, the great uniter in Hawaii, who united all the Hawaiian Islands. So this is our demonstration of hula kahiko.
Kalihau. Ai hole vai mea I ka ihe a kamakani. Hole vai mea I ka ihe a kamakani. Hau mai na lea kiki pupu. La au kala ihi ana keanu. O oi kana helea o mai. Hakula oi ka malanai a kiki pupu. No nuka maka o ka o Hawaii au. Ni au e haka pua o ke koai E hai ke anu kana he lea o waika E ala e a Ahi e ia e Hey no kamehameha
Thank you, Cara. I don't know if you noticed, but that hula people, you could see she had somewhat of a straight face. So when we were in the olden days, we didn't really smile. It was a very serious dance. And the motions were a lot more simple. A more fun dance, there's lots of spinning, more smiling, more non-traditional gestures. So here we go with hula white line. Awesome, give her a hand. Thank you so much, Cabana. From the ocean, 2 waves to the right and 2 waves to the left. Good, can we do it with our eyes closed so we're not looking at us? No, it's okay, I'm just joking. Okay, all right, early shells, try it again. From the beginning, ready, 5, 6, 7, and early shells. Good, from the ocean, good. The next motion, shining in the sun. How do you think we would dance that? Good, good. Kind of like this, but we're going to go backwards like this. Good. Okay, so it's going to go waves on the side from the ocean. Shining in the sun. 2, 3, 4. Then you're going to put your hands down, covering the shore. 2, 3, 4. Nice. Let's take it from the beginning. Grab your shells. Ready? 5, 6, 7, and shell. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. And waves. Nice, nice wave. Shining in the sun. 1, 2, 3, 4. Covering the shore. 2, 3, and 4. Next motion. When you see them, so you're going to have one hand at your eye, one hand out, and then on the other side, yes. So try that again. When I see them, good. My heart tells me that I love you. Early shells. Smile, people. From the ocean. Good. Big, nice waves. Shine in the sun. Covering the shore. Good. When you see them? When I see them, my heart tells me that I love you more than all those little real front. Early shells. All right. Good. Let's cut it from there. Okay, now we're ready to add the feet. Breathe in. Oh, how you love this flower. And the smell. How it slides in the sun. Good, hold it here. That's your hip.
What'd you think?
That was awesome.
Is it everything you wanted it to be?
Yeah, like I love learning about this culture. That's so awesome.
It was cool.
Yeah.
You were really getting into it.
I like dance classes.
Was it a workout?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, a little bit.
It's cool.
Not really.
No? Didn't exercise?
No.
Hula dancing's not on the Apple Watch?
I got 2 minutes of exercise.
Aww. All right, we're gonna go to the Buena Vista Theater because our naturalist speaker is there.
Yes.
We're gonna talk about the Pacific pioneers.
That'll be interesting.
It's gonna be good.
I'm excited.
And a line aligned with the Southern Cross, and where they met, then straight down on the horizon, that is where true south was. So that was a marker point. It was like our North Star. Having a North Star is very, very important for navigation too, and it allowed us to navigate in the Northern Pacific. So, you guys remember in Moana, when she's putting her hand up, do you know what she was doing? What Maui was doing? Measuring, that's right, measuring the stars and measuring the altitude. So, the meridian. And then from there, when you measure, then you know what latitude you're at, because it changes, right? So it was an ingenious way to know what latitude you were going at.
So we found our way over to deck 4.
It's a little chilly.
Our favorite spot, deck 4, just because of these chairs, the lack of people, and the constant ocean sound.
Yeah.
I think this is a great spot to talk about our naturalist lecture today.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
That was a really interesting one. I like this one better than yesterday.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
And this was all about Polynesian travel.
Yeah.
Like how they came to the islands and how they managed to get all the way to Hawaii.
And he's done a trip.
And he's actually done it himself. So
Yeah.
I guess in an effort to revitalize the art of Polynesian wayfinding, he was a part of a board of people who were in charge, I think on Samoa,
Yeah.
in charge of revitalizing the art of wayfinding in the Pacific for the island of Samoa, which is
And
pretty
they
amazing.
really do this in Moana.
Yeah.
Like, it's real.
Yeah, well, I think a lot of Moana, they did a lot of their research on wayfinding and the history and that pause of traveling. That was all true. So they did a
Yeah.
really good job of kind of sticking true to historical events.
Yeah.
It's pretty impressive.
I found it interesting that they not only used the stars, but they used the animals and the clouds.
Yes.
And the waves as
Yes.
well.
Waves as well. So when you didn't have the luxury of looking into the stars, you sensed the motion of the ocean, essentially.
Yeah.
And were able to figure out where islands were because the island barriers break up the flow of waves. So really fascinating stuff.
It was really cool.
Really interesting. All right, we are doing nautical knot tying.
This is Brandon's nerd moment.
Yes, it's mine. You had your nerd moment, now it's mine. And they even gave us these little books right here that show the wonder and the different types of knots that we can do.
Useful for
Nautical tying.
something.
As seafarers, we get asked a lot, do we still do rope work? Do we still do knot tying a lot? We do. There's some of the knots we use a lot more than others. But we'll start with some of the most common ones and some of the most basic ones. Some of them you might already know. And then some of them maybe you won't be so familiar with. But in your booklet, there should be one that's called a photo. Okay? Can you all see that one?
Yes.
Okay. So this is a really, really useful knot because it's very strong. Okay? And it's also quite easy to undo, so it doesn't get too stuck. Okay?
I'm stuck behind a tree.
And then we're going to go back into the rabbit hole. Okay?
Back into the rabbit.
How are we doing? Already lost?
I don't know if I did it. Oh, I did something. What is that?
It's
Is that
pretty.
Pass it around the
It's
back.
symmetrical.
Around the back of. Okay?
Pretty cool and symmetrical.
You're going to hold those two pieces together with one hand.
I made my own knot. How did you do that? I don't even know how you did that. How do you
Go
do
like this,
So again,
Okay.
and then spin,
Okay. Around the bottom.
and then put in.
Oh, look at you. You did it.
Couldn't get the last one, but I got this one.
That was a hard.
Look
at that.
I could do that all day. It's called tangling stuff.
That. And fish it through. And then pull. Oh. I didn't do it.
I did it again.
How are you doing this?
It's called art.
I can't seem to get it.
So
you
look.
said it's easier, but
So look at this. So you
Yes.
go like this, and then this part, the tail thing, flip
goes
it around,
Okay.
and then put it right through their little loop.
Okay. And then pull. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's not too bad. It doesn't look as good as yours, though. Did I do it wrong?
I don't think so. I think you just gotta...
Did I put a weird twist in it? Because that does not look like a figure 8.
Looks like a pretzel.
See, yours looks better than mine. I like how this was my idea and I'm sucking at it.
Follow the string with your eyes.
Alright, so this goes down and around and through this one.
But
Right
look,
here.
Try it this way.
Try it that way.
Nope, wrong way.
This is so hard. How
I'll do
are
it for
you
you.
doing it?
Make it.
All right, let me look. Let me see. Let me watch you do it. Go.
So you go like this,
Okay.
and then whoop, and then in.
I did that.
There you go.
That looks better than mine. What? Loop underneath. How? This is no joke. This is really difficult.
I feel like I learned this in Girl Scouts or something. This one.
Like that.
Oh, upwards?
And then fish it through, around, back through. Boom. There we go. Now we're set. I got it. Only took like 15 tries. And then up, around, and then back through.
It's fine.
So we're back at the stateroom after some activities throughout the day because we have to get ready for Palo because we have Palo Dinner reservations tonight. So we're all dressed up, got our nice outfit and attire on for Palo. And we're not going to bring this camera, but we'll bring our phone.
That's just rude.
Yeah, and we'll bring our phone and we'll just let you know our thoughts about Palo Dinner right now. So Palo is an adult exclusive dining experience, but at an added charge. It is themed to the Italian cuisine, so you'll see a lot of masks and stuff like that when you first walk in. Huge wine assortment, things of that nature. You'll see the menu is optional prefix, or you can do a la carte. We ended up doing the prefix menu, which allows you to select one dish from each course: the antipasti, insalata, il secondo, and dulce. Then if you chose to go individual, you could go a la carte and pick each one individually. They even have pizza, pasta, they even have some seafood, roasted free-range chicken. These are all some of the options, and even vegetarian options as well. You could even get some meat, tenderloin steak, rack of lamb, things of that nature. Very cool, and you could even get some sides too at $5 a piece.
So I don't usually drink wine, but I decided to try the Santa Margherita Sparkling Rosé. And I do like rosé, so it was really good. I really enjoyed it. It had the nice bubblies in there. And I'm gonna find it when I get back home. So they tease your taste buds with a little mushroom gnocchi, and it was really good, and I could have had a full bowl of it. What do you think, Brandon?
I think it's good. It gives you an idea of what the chef's cooking tonight. On the Fantasy, they did it too, and they said that it's just to give you your wet your whistle and kind of give you an idea of what the chef's going to be cooking up tonight.
Bread service is always good. You can't go wrong. I had one of the thin, long ones and the pizza-sized one, and both were really good. The pizza-sized one's better, though.
Just don't fill up on the bread, because it's very easy to do that, and very tempting.
For sure.
For my appetizer, I got the heirloom tomato burrata mozzarella caprese, which is basil pesto, aged balsamic vinegar, and I'm pretty sure he put even more balsamic vinegar on it.
It was...
Very, very, very good. I think it was 5 years aged balsamic vinegar. Had a great flavor to it. Definitely, it just does a little bit of everything. A little bit of sweet, a little bit of salty, a little bit of savory. You know, if you like that sort of stuff, highly recommend it. It's an adventure for all the taste buds in your mouth.
I got the calamari jumbo shrimp with lemon, garlic, mayonnaise, and marinara, and it was so good. It was a little bit different than when we were on the Fantasy, because this one had little peppers like on the calamari, which was not on the Fantasy, but I really enjoyed it. I could have just ate that and been happy with my meal.
Well, I think that kind of is a testament to how each chef on each ship is very different. The menu could be the same, but the flavors can be very different amongst the ships. So we both got the baby arugula, which is virgin olive oil, white balsamic vinegar, and Parmesan Reggiano. And what do you think?
Oh, it's a salad.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you.
Yeah.
You kind of get your greens. You have to get your greens in. I honestly think that the Caesar salad at Tiana's place had better flavor, but it's arugula, so what do you expect?
Yeah.
So for my main course, I got the penne pasta, which is San Marzano tomato basil sauce, chilies, and Parmesan Reggiano. And let me tell you what, it's just as good as I remember. This thing had so much flavor. And to be quite honest, the pasta had a little bit of an al dente taste to it, and it was a little bit, I think that's exactly how it's supposed to be cooked. Little bite to the actual pasta, but the flavors all came out, and the flavor profile was amazing. The chili flakes that were inside of it, the chili peppers, really were pronounced. Not as bad as on the Fantasy, where I felt like it was in the back of my throat, but this one was very good as well.
So I ended up getting the roasted free-range chicken. It had lemon, thyme, baby vegetables, and Chianti. What is Chianti? I'm not sure, but it is delicious, whatever it is. I can taste that chicken right now.
Yeah?
It is so good, like the best chicken I've ever had. And like chicken, you can get it everywhere, but like...
But that was the best cut of chicken.
The last time that we went to Palo, I got the salmon, and honestly, I think the chicken knocks that out of the water.
Wow.
It was so good.
Good flavor?
Yes.
Yeah, you were really raving about the chicken the whole night.
You tried it too.
It was very good.
Yeah.
It was very good, and it just had a good flavor. It wasn't dry, it was moist.
And the skin was like that perfect like crunch, but not too crunchy. Ugh.
And you poured a nice little glaze on top of it that added more flavor.
So good. And for dessert, we got the chocolate souffle, because what else would you get?
Right?
Nothing.
Nothing. That's the only thing you're allowed to get.
It had vanilla bean gelato, which I wanted a full tub of. It also had vanilla and chocolate sauce with it, and it was so good. I do think the one on the Fantasy was a little bit better, but you can't go wrong. Absolutely loved it. The gelato, like, I don't know how they made it so, like, perfect. Like, it's so good.
Yeah, it just had a good flavor of chocolate profile, vanilla, that all comes together. It's a very good dish at the end of the night.
I want to take one off the ship.
And at the very end of the night, our waiter was very kind to bring us a plate that said Happy Honeymoon for our honeymoon, because he knew it was our honeymoon.
Yeah.
So how
and
cool
it's
was that?
funny, like, that they have to clean that plate.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. They now have to clean that plate, but you know what? It's all about those little details. That's what makes Disney Cruise Line that much better. Mm-hmm. So check it out. We are in the main atrium, and you got Minnie Mouse over there. Is that our princess?
Yeah.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Yeah.
She's got no weight. Look at that.
I think her line might be cut.
Oh, is that it?
I think.
I don't know. She's kind of waving at everybody.
Oh, maybe.
She's kind of waving hello to everybody. Yay! And then check out, oh, that is a cool backdrop.
Yeah.
And I'm wearing the perfect shirt for that. So I'm wearing my Roosevelt's, I guess it's Steamboat Willie, for the 100th collection of Disney's 100th anniversary. I think it's a perfect shirt for that backdrop down there. Alright, time to head into After Hours Azure, to be specific, because there's a juggling act, Jen. Yeah, that's exactly it. That's how he juggles. He just tosses balls up in the air.
Yeah! Give it up for Zara! Isn't she so British? Hey, thanks so much, everyone. Having a great vacation, yeah? of the ocean. Yay! Awesome. I think I saw a cloud today. That was pretty exciting, all right? But thank you so much for coming out. Now, just quick survey. Who saw this in the program was like, I'm going to go see this show? Anybody? Yes. Thank you so much. And who's just here because there's nothing else going on at this exact moment? Thank you. That makes me feel great. And who thinks extraterrestrials are living among us? Anybody? Yeah. That was more than just came to see me. Appreciate it. Those of you know who I am, my name is Matt Baker, or as they refer to me in Mexico, is El Diablo Blanco, which I think roughly translates your handsome man. The last time I was on this ship, a guy came up, he goes, hey Matt, is that short for Matthew? And I didn't know how to respond. I was like, no, it's short for mattress. This is my twin sister and my queen brother. Okay, I'm glad you laughed at that. All right, nice. This is cool, man. I love Disney so much. This is the best cruise line I perform on. I do them all. Disney is the best. And I actually almost missed this ship. I live in Portland, Oregon. I live 10 minutes from the Portland airport. It took me an hour and a half to drive from my house to the airport. There's no traffic. I just got stuck behind a minivan. I didn't want to pass because they were showing Finding Nemo. The minivan had one of those bumper stickers that said caution baby on board. And when I finally passed, the driver was texting, right? I was so mad. I almost put my beer down. But the great part about Disney is, you know, they treat all the variety entertainers very nice. They flew us up on Disney, or us up on Delta, which was awesome. You know, on these other cruise lines, they always fly us on the cheapest airlines they can give. It's always like Allegiant Air or Spirit Airlines, right? Just the worst. If you've never flown Spirit Airlines, just imagine a Greyhound bus station and a methadone clinic starting an airline. It's probably the only airlines where pilots have to breathe into the ignition to start the plane. Right? And the only reason people fly Spirit Airlines is because they're so cheap, right? You know, fly Portland to Vancouver for like $35, but it's like a layover in Miami. Man, Disney is so awesome, and you got all this time to do cool stuff. Like, I finally had enough time to watch Sister Act 2, yeah! I know, Noah's talking about that for the Academy Award this year. It's so good. Now, I do jokes and weird skills, folks. I call my show a comedy stunt show. They bill me as a juggler, and I'm going to start with a little bit of juggling. I always ask people why they think juggling's not on television. I always hear trust responses. Some people say it's because it's boring, which I think is funny because people watch golf. I'm going to turn off the music, do some cool juggling. Now, to solve all this and kind of show you the vibe of my show, anytime you see something you like, something you can't do yourself, all I want you to do, clap, cheer. I want you to go crazy like a redneck at a NASCAR event. You guys ready? Yeah. NASCAR? Yeah, redneck car, right? I love NASCAR, right? It's the only place you ever see a redneck clap for something going left. Go either way. Interpret it either way you want. All right, here we go. Some cool juggling tricks right here to some music. See if we can fall in. All what? I know. You might have choreography. It's not hard to believe. I know. Oh, I know. I learned that in Zumba today. Oh, yeah.
All right, here we go. Towel animal. What is it?
It's a frog.
Oh, it's a frog. I don't think we've ever had a frog.
I don't know. We are thrilled to have you sailing with us again as Gold Castaway Club members. We are excited to share with you the great benefits you'll receive during your voyage. Welcome aboard gift, which we got.
Mm-hmm.
You're invited to join the officers on the Disney Wonder in the Walt Disney Theater on Deck 4 forward on Friday, October 6th, promptly at 11:30 a.m. for a special event celebrating our Gold Castaway.
Oh, that must be the Castaway Club thing.
That's super nice. So
Cool. All right, well, this will be
excited.
our first Castaway Club celebration.
So
We've
excited
never got
for
to
that.
go on one. That's awesome.
What will happen?
I don't
need
know.
to know.
So we're back at the room. Let's go ahead and talk about tonight's entertainment. After Palo, we decided to go to Azure to catch Matt Baker in his juggling act. Though he's called it a juggling comedy act, and I can totally see why. He was hilarious. He was absolutely funny. I was in stitches laughing.
Yes.
So hard.
He was funny.
He just had a good feel for the room, good audience, and I don't know, I have to check the navigator. I don't know if he has a family show.
I think he does.
If he does, I want to go see it.
Yeah.
Because he was amazing. He just got on the ship in Vancouver. Like, literally in Vancouver. and he was a great act. Great act all around.
So funny.
Yep. Very talented. I do think that the juggler on the Fantasy probably was more talented because he was playing the piano.
Oh, yeah.
With his juggling act.
Unless he does it for the big act.
Yes, but this was impressive because he was just flat out funny. He was a comedian who could juggle. So I think that's the best way to look at it. So Matt Baker, hopefully he has a show later on in the cruise because I would absolutely love to go see it.
If not, they should add more.
Yeah, right? And that pretty much rounded out our day today at sea. Our second full day at sea. It was a fun day. What was your favorite part?
Palo. But also Matt Baker was really
Matt Baker was great. And you almost didn't go to it. You were almost ready to go to bed after Palo.
So tired.
It was a fun day overall, and we're glad you guys got to join us. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't yet, be sure to hit the subscribe button and tap the notification bell to become a
super juggling subscriber.
Okay, juggle all those other subscriptions that you have and keep back with us.
Focus on ours.
Because we got more cruise vlogs. Tomorrow is another day at sea, our third day at sea, and we have 5 total day at seas before we start to hit Hawaii, and then all sorts of action happens in Hawaii. So hopefully you guys
just keep going and going.
Hopefully you guys stick around for us because we got some fun activities ahead in the coming days. So until next time, see you real soon. Good morning from day 3 for another day at sea. I want to play some ukuleles.
Brandon, you gotta switch your fingers. You guys are so cute. I love your outfits. You're so fashionable.